Hey guys, I'm really sorry for this really shitty angle. It's horrid, but I need to film, so here I am. Basically, I'm gonna recreate my college makeup. So I'm gonna insert a picture now. As you can see, it is gorgeous. Oh, I was supposed to put tape on my face. Can I put tape on my face now? We shall see. But yeah, basically I saw, like, came up on my Snapchat memories, a picture of my makeup in college, and I literally cringed so hard. So I thought it would actually be quite nice to redeem myself, if only to myself, that I can actually do makeup and it doesn't look that shit anymore. Bear with me while I put the tapes on. I love this tape. I got it from Primark. It was literally £1. And because I've got hooded eyes, it actually helps so much. Also, look at my hair. I don't know if I told you. I'm sure I did. Oh yeah, I did. Isaac's barber basically has been begging to do my hair for the longest time. Like, literally every time Isaac goes for a haircut, his barber's like, get her in, get her in. I really want to do her hair. But because Isaac, I think I said this in the other video, like, because Isaac was doing it for free, I'm like, well, why am I going to pay someone to do my hair? That doesn't make any sense. But then he got some free hair dye, and he was like, well, you know, basically, in short, because I've got it for free, why would I charge you, basically, to come and get your hair done? So I was like, banging, I'll come straight down then. But yeah, it's basically all faded now, which I definitely need to make a new appointment. But to be fair, I'm also like, I don't really know like what I want. So I think that would be an interesting appointment, as I am blissfully unaware of what I would like. Oh, I mean, as I'm filming this, I start my driving lessons next week, which is super exciting. But I am so nervous. But to be fair, I'm only nervous because, like, I have literally never driven a car in my life. So I have, okay, that is a fat lie. I have driven a car, but I've driven it about a metre. So I haven't driven a car, basically. How have you been? What you been up to? Do you know what? I wish, like, obviously I know you can, but I feel like, well, not I feel like, I don't have enough subscribers at the moment to do this. But what would be so nice is, like, doing like a get ready, or doing, like, you know, a similar video to this, like doing makeup, and just be like on a live stream or something. I feel like that would be so fun, because obviously then you get like, I could actually be like, how are you, how have you been, and you could actually be like, this is how I've been, like, actually reply, instead of just me talking into the abyss, basically. What I'm doing is making my eye socket really dark, basically. I am using the James Charles palette, and I don't actually know what the colours are called, so I couldn't actually tell you what colours I'm using, but I will either put them in the description, explain them in the, I'll do something and I'll let you know what is going on, basically. Also, I'm sorry if there's shadows, because I've got two lights in front of me, but obviously, anyway, feel like you know what I'm getting at. But, oh my god, guess what I got for Christmas? Where is it? Where is it? Guys, I literally cannot begin to explain to you how excited I am to use it. So I just went in with a lighter colour, and I'm just basically making the edges not look shit. Also, a good old trick, right? If you do your eyeshadow and you like, because like for example right now I feel like it's too close to my eyebrow, so I just like go over it with my well, basically with my eyeshadow primer, but it's just like basically what's left on the beauty blender, and then you just do the tedious task of going back in, blending it out. To be fair, I haven't done eyeshadow in so long. Like, I love eyeshadow, but I haven't done it in so long, and I feel like it's just simply because like it is actually so time consuming. Yeah, like it just takes, like I could easily sit here for an hour doing my eyeshadow, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love, but like it's just not really feasible on a day-to-day. Also, because I haven't actually filmed in my room yet. Oh, guys, look at my scar. I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can zoom in. But yeah, I'll get back to that. Yeah, because I haven't actually filmed in my room yet. Like, I don't actually know. Sorry. I don't actually know, like, the best place to film and, like, the setup. Right now, you're on a shredder box. You're on a shredder box. And it's low-key too high, but I don't have a smaller box. And then the stuff I was balancing you on before was too small. So it's just like, what do I even do? I don't know. It's just getting all a bit much. It's all getting a bit much. But yeah, how was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? Because mine was a fucking disaster. Not my Christmas was lovely. But my New Year's was a fucking disaster. Like, we literally didn't even make it to 12. And by we, I mean me and Isaac. So at least it was the two of us. I literally can't. So basically, I would say I'm quite a heavyweight when it comes to drinking. Like, I can drink quite a lot before I get drunk. And I had 2 ciders. Bear in mind, the other 2 are literally still here. Like, I had 2 ciders. I had some of, like, my friend bought a bottle of Prosecco to drink on the way because, like, he didn't get to us until quite late. He went to Tesco and brought a bottle so that he could drink it on the way to where we were going. Anyway, yeah, so I have some, like, literally, like, swigs. Like, I have some of his. My friend also had a bottle of, like, rosé, which I also had, like, swigs of. Like, genuinely, I did not consume a lot at all. Anyway, so we'd booked this table, like, everything was sick. We got in there, the table was sick, like, everyone was so excited. Everyone was like, oh my god, Deja, like, yes, we're booking this table. I did fuck all. Like, I literally booked it. I didn't choose the table. I had no choice in what table we got at all. I mean, I'm more than happy to take the credit. I mean, I was like, yeah, you're welcome, guys. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that one. Yeah. So that was quite funny. But no, I did say to them, like, guys, I had absolutely zero choice in this. I had nothing to do with it. And they're like, yeah, like, but you still pay, like, because basically everyone sent me their money. And then I just literally booked it. So they're like, yeah, but you still did this. And I'm like, okay. When we got our table, we bought this like package thing. And it was like 3 bottles of Prosecco and 6 shots. 6. Not 6 each, just 6. I don't know why everyone kept asking me, is it 6 each? No. But yeah, anyway, so we get there, whatever, like, we wait for, like, some of our other friends, they arrive, and then it's like, cool. So anyway, they come, and then I'm like, right, cool, let me go and get the drinks then, that we've, obviously that we've paid for. So I go over, and he's like, oh, like, what shots do you want? And I'm like, well, what's the strongest? Like, what? Because he's like, oh, it's only house shots. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but what are they? Like, I don't know what they are. And then he basically just said, like, tequila was the strongest, so I just got 6 shots of tequila. If no one wanted to eat it, then it is what it is. But yeah, got them, took them to the table, we all, you know, drunk our respective drinks, whatever. There was 9 of us, but 7 of us paid for the package. And one person is very much so a lightweight, so they didn't get a shot. Well, they didn't get one, but like, they said that they won't have one. I assume they said they won't have one because they know they're a lightweight. Basically, then I just lost memory. Like, I remember, so I fell, and I slipped and I hit my head. And I remember slipping, but I don't remember hitting, which is quite scary. So I feel like I've got like fucking short-term memory loss from literally smacking my head. So that's fun. How crazy is that? I'm so surprised. But yeah, so all of that happened while I'm fucking bleeding out, basically. Isaac has got like so drunk. Like, thank God, like, this happened. Like, in hindsight, thank God, but like, it is a bit mad. Basically, like, he just got really drunk. Like, I'm outside, the bouncer is like putting a fucking like plaster on my eye. Isaac comes out and he's like, what is going on? And obviously I'm like, don't know, mate, I've hit my head. Because even at the time I couldn't remember. So Isaac was like, it's fine, like, I want to leave anyway, like, I'm really drunk. And obviously I'm like, are you sure, like, it's your New Year's, like, I feel so bad. And he's like, yeah, like, honestly, like, I'm so drunk, like. So we leave, literally didn't even make it to 12, like, genuinely didn't even make it to 12, which I do find quite funny. Like, that is quite funny. Especially as I'm the one that booked it all. Like, I didn't pay, obviously, like, everyone sent me their money, as I just said, but I'm the one that booked it all. I was the one who said, let's go to Cocktail Club. Like, I was the one that was so excited to go there, because I'd been there, as you saw, well, for my best friend's birthday. That's where we went. And you can see in the vlog, like, that's where we was, like, stood on the tables and, like, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, do you know what I mean? Bit of a sticky one. Because, yeah, I was just so excited to go. and like everyone else was kind of just going, well, everyone else was going because I said to go, basically. So I felt really bad basically fucking off and leaving everyone, because the whole reason why everyone was there in the first place was because I was like, come on, let's go to cocktail club, come on. So yeah, that went well. But I've been like so careful with my eye, because I'm like, literally, I love doing my makeup so much that it simply cannot scar. And lo and behold, what has fucking happened? It's scarred, hasn't it? It's scarred, hasn't it? That's a sad day for everyone involved. Fucking hell. I hate, like, packaging. Oh my god, I'm actually obsessed. It's just, like, this eyeshadow is actually stunning. Like, it's unbelievable. But you better believe it, sister. Because, oh my god, gorgeous. Look at that glitter. Get it on there. Yeah, so that happened, and I've basically told everyone I want a fucking rematch. Like, this is a joke. Why is this happening to me? I didn't even drink enough. Like, I literally didn't drink that much. Like, I don't understand. The thing is, to be fair, my mum did say to me, like, maybe you can't remember because you hit your head, like, genuinely. And I was like, oh my god, maybe that's the case, because like that would make sense, to be fair, because like I really did not drink enough to be that drunk. Like, I just didn't. But yeah, anyway, so my New Year's didn't start out that well, to be fair. I'm feeling really motivated this year, so that's good. Sorry, anyway, you know I'm gonna need to concentrate. My boo. Also, I'd like to say I've always wanted to, like, make my eyes, like, you know the siren eyes trend? That's what I wish my eyes looked like. But because I've got hooded eyes, I actually can't do my eyeliner without, like, I can't do that eyeliner without the tape. Like, I actually can't. Oh, look at my scar. Surely you can see that. Oh, fuck's sake. Isaac's mum, bless her actual soul, she gave me some, basically, bio oil. Oh, what a bastard. Yeah, she gave me some basically bio oil to put on it to hopefully reduce it. Oh. But yeah, I've only been using that for a few days, and then I left it at Isaac's house. So I've had to order some more. But I'm really upset because the thing is, it's not just a scar. Like, let me see if you can see it. Like, look, it's not just a scar. It's like a fucking it's like a fucking spot. Like, it's so annoying. But yeah, basically, I'm hoping there's a lump underneath it, which I hope is fine. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, because so before it was like a lot bigger, and I was like, oh my god, like saying to Isaac, I was like, oh my god, is there something in my face? Like, what am I gonna do? Basically just having an actual fat mare about it all. And Isaac was like, come on, like, basically just don't jump the gun. Like, don't start stressing about it now when you don't actually know what is going on, which I like to live by, but I do need to be reminded sometimes. I've been really careful with it. And when did it come off? Friday, I think. Yeah, it came off Friday, and I was just like, because I've been so careful, because I was like, can't scar. Thing is, if it was literally anywhere else in my body and not my face, I literally would not care. But especially here, Really? I've already got hooded eyes. Come on now. Like, we don't need to make my life any worse. But yeah, basically, I'd been really careful with it. And then I was at Isaac's and I was washing my face. And it was fine until I literally used the towel to dry my face. So I put like my finger, I put my finger in the towel, so it was just that much towel, and I literally went like this, like so lightly, like under my eyebrow, and it just came off. And I was literally stood there and I just thought, are you actually taking the piss? Like, after 2 weeks basically of me being so careful with it, like all of this for no fucking reason, like literally for no reason. And if it wasn't for no reason, I probably wouldn't have been as annoyed about it. Like, if I hadn't, like, if there wasn't a scar, or if the scar was like not a fucking lump on my face, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be as annoyed about it. But it's like, how? Normally, as soon as something scabs, I rip it off. Because I hate that. Like, I used to be like that with my wobbly teeth. As soon as I got a wobbly tooth, it would be out the same day. I hate it. Like, so I would be so like funny about it, and I was like, okay, like I was saying, like, I can't, like literally saying to myself, you can't rip it off, you can't rip it off, like you're gonna regret it so much if you rip it off, you're gonna have a scar, like come on. And obviously even worse because it's on my face, so I'm seeing it all the time, so even worse for me to be like, oh, I want to rip it off basically. So it took a lot of willpower not to rip it off, and then I ripped it off anyway, accidentally, and now there's a fucking scar there. So brilliant. Which is, like, it is actually fine, because like it's actually not that deep. If we're being honest with ourselves, like having a scar on my eye isn't actually that deep. Like, it is fine. But now I'm going to have, like, hopefully not, but like scars do scary things, and scars normally stay forever. So if it is going to stay there forever, I'm going to be upset, because it's like, I wasn't even that drunk, like I don't even remember doing it. I was so careful with it compared to all the other fucking scabs I've ever had in my life. And now I've still got a scar. Like, come on. That's a fucking joke. Tell me that's not, like, that is a joke. That is a joke. Do you know what I always think, right? I'm like, oh, I don't need to say the products that I'm using because I'm going to put it on the screen when I edit. But then I thought, people are actually blind. Like, I mean, I don't know why you would watch a makeup YouTube video if you were blind, but each to their own, I guess. And I was like, oh my god, like, I'm actually, I don't know, not restricting myself, but I'm like getting in the way of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I should say things because then my videos are more accessible, and that therefore means more people can watch them. Oh, my brother's coming in. Hello, buddy. You gonna do a video? I am doing it now. Oh, okay. Do you want the bread? No. Alright. Are you gonna have it? Yep. Cool. Alright, have fun doing your video. I shall, thank you. Oh, I feel like it looks shit. I feel like I just need to put powder on. Is there anything else I need to do before I put powder on? Yes, I need to contour my head. Oh, also, actually, number one, I'm growing out my hair. I really want to get faux locks. I want to get goddess faux locks. I'm fucking excited. My hair is basically like 4 centimeters now. It goes up to here. Oh, you can't even see that, wait. It goes up to there. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's like 2 fingers. Exciting! Bear in mind, we normally cut it to like 6 millimeters, so having 2 whole fingers worth of hair is exciting times, especially as I need to wait, because obviously I need to actually have hair for them to attach the locks to, and currently I don't have hair, basically. Yeah, so I'm growing it out. I'm very excited. I'm about to hit pan. Fuck. No. I'm not about to hit pan. No. No. This is the most incredible powder I've ever used. And don't get me wrong, I don't have extensive knowledge on many powders. I haven't really used that many in my life. You know, I've used a few. Oh, fuck. I've decided I'm going to get it done in March. Next week I start my driver lessons. So that's exciting and scary. I have got a tattoo book, which I am going to vlog. So I need to have 2-day sessions. Also, actually, you're gonna watch this before I feel like this will probably go out the same weekend. Wait, what's going out this Sunday? Yep, what's going out? So the day you're seeing this is the day after my first session. So basically, I have to have 2 day sessions. A day session is 7 hours, 10 till 5. So the first session, which, okay, actually, let me not even explain it because I'll explain it in the video. But basically, because I have to have 2 sessions, but like not back to back, he, thank Lord, he recommended that it be fully healed after the first session before we do the second session. So I'm basically just going to do them both after payday, January, February. Obviously January's already booked. So, should I combine session 1 and session 2 and just put it in one vlog? Or should I upload, should I film? Oh, maybe I won't have enough footage for one video though, to be fair. Okay. Should I do one separate, so day session 1 separate to day session 2, or should I combine them? Now, if you say separate and I have 5 minutes of footage from the first session, I will obviously combine them because I'm not going to upload a 5-minute video. But if I do have enough, I'd say like 15 minutes is enough footage for a video. If I have enough footage from session 1, should I do 2 separate? What do you want to see? Let me know. Also, I feel like my makeup looks horrid. Oh my god, maybe it's because I'm lit from the bottom. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. So, just look. I'm still figuring it out, okay? But, to be fair, I am basically done now. I just need to do my blusher and my highlight. Where is my blusher? Blush. A blush. A flamin' a blush. Where is my blush? I've lost my blush. My blush. Also, in the ruckus of New Year's Eve, get ready, the bloody lid came off my blush, which is rude. But also, oh my god, so I did film some part of us getting ready, which was, well, I was here, my friend Eloise was here, Isaac was here, and then Harry was here, and then James came. But I don't know if I have any footage of James. I did actually plan on like getting some clips of the evening, but as we know, that didn't actually go to plan. The whole evening in itself didn't fucking go to plan, so yes. But if I need to watch it back basically and see if there's anything worth like putting in a video. I actually can't believe. Oh, I need to get stands for my lights. Oh, I need to show you my setup, but my room's so messy. I wish there was like a studio around here somewhere that I could just like rent for a couple of hours, go there, like they already had lights. All I need to bring is my camera, or like if it's even got a camera, all I need to bring is my SD card. Like that would be ideal. Because my room is literally a box. Like literally it's almost a perfect square. It is the most frustrating shape. I know that sounds so, like, I hope anyone, like, just try and style, I guess, decorate, make the most of, I don't know, but whatever the word is, try and do it to a square room. Honestly, it's more or less impossible. The odds are not in my favour, but here we are, nonetheless. So I don't want to hear you being like, DJ, you're lighting shit. I paid 50 quid for these lights, okay? I just need somewhere to put them that isn't. So like you're here and the lights are here. Does that make sense? Obviously they're like either side and the camera's here, but they're facing, I mean not really, but they're facing up. So that's making like me look funny, but I don't know what else to do. Let me just put this on. I'm just gonna put my lashes on, lashes on, lashes on. Isaac was convinced. Isaac was convinced that my skull wasn't gonna show when I put makeup on, but here we fucking are, and you can see it. I'm so annoyed about it. Sorry, but I bought these lashes in Sephora when we went to Florida. Look at this massive chunk. Wait. Focus. Look at that massive chunk of eyelashes just come out of it. I've worn them twice. I've worn them twice? Are you actually joking? I spent $30 on them. Sorry, $28. But are you taking this? They should last me a lifetime. I've worn them twice. Okay, so let's go through what I used. So, James Charles palette for my brows, I used T, top right, and then, actually that's Fat Lie, I used Anastasia Brow Freeze, then I used T, then I used the Opoly eyeshadow base in Rumor 3, then I used the James Charles palette, right, let me get it up. To be fair, I don't know why they fucking made like a sheet to go over the top. Who's keeping that sheet, please? That goes over the top of that. Who's keeping that? Anyway, so I used Punch Me, and then I used Tea, Benny and Spooky, and I also used a bit of canvas, and then I used So Good and Halloween Shimmer mixed together. I put So Good on first, then I mixed So Good and Halloween and put that over the top, and then I used the Urban Decay Moon Dust. Is it called that? Yes. And then I went on to concealer, which is the Fenty concealer. What is it called? Pro Filter, Fenty Pro Filter concealer. And then also I've moved the camera, by the way. I feel like it's more where it's meant to be. Anyway, Fenty concealer, Juvia's Place Congo contour stick. Pro Filter hydrating Fenty foundation. And then the Mood Boost Perfecting powder from Kiko. A bit of tea for the contour, tea from the Charles palette. The blush is Broken Revolution Blusher Reloaded in Rose Kiss. For my highlight, I use Laura Mercier Powder in Glow, and then I use, that's kind of like here, and then here I use, it's like Sarazar 24 karat gold Midas Touch highlighter. What else did I use? Oh, my setting spray is, oh, that's one thing I always forget, Skindinavia, the makeup finishing spray, Bridal. And then finally I used this, the Got to Be Glued on My Eyebrows, which I like to use at the end because my eyebrows are so fucking curly that they don't stay with just the brow freeze. And then on the lips I used the, which I'm glad I'm saying this out loud before I actually lose. So it's Urban Cafe, NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. And then because I absolutely ruined my Juvia's Place Lady lipstick, which I normally put in the middle, on New Year's Eve, I used a bit of my concealer and then I just tapped out, which is actually a good hack if you need light for your lips, basically. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I look horrid. I'm just moving the lights. This is the final look. How there is gold on there. I don't know if you can see that, but there is gold on there. We've got a wing, we've got black, we've got browns, we've got nude. So this is absolutely the best recreation of my college makeup. Quite mad actually, because that picture, I'll put it in again, is horrifying. Horrifying. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and comment down below anything you want to see from me, any feedback, any praise. Share it please with all your friends and fam, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to rock. Now, I'm gonna leave that in, and I'm gonna see if I get copyrighted. Because if I do, thanks YouTube, saying I sound exactly like, oh my god, who is it? Is it Kelly Rowland? Oh my god, don't. Is it Kelly Rowland? I'm actually gonna kill myself if it's not her. We're clear for everyone, oh baby, wow! Kill me. It's Alicia Keys. Oh, gotta love Alicia Keys, mate. Enya, you gotta love her. She's just like paperwork. but harder to read. Patience my enemy, loving's my friend. It's harder to leave with my heart on my sleeve than to stay and just pretend. Are the trees high enough, baby? Leave it so high your feet won't touch the ground. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I just keep you satisfied to the weekend.